Are there any other healers you want to rework?
Oh, thank God. I'm so glad you asked. Um, Ultron, I love the two drones, but I feel like as though the team up ability we have with the beam needs to be just given as a base kit. Everybody's been screaming and asking for that. What I would do with it was to make it to where it's not overpowered. I would make it a part of his beams. So Ultron has, it would use, let's say, 3 of your shots, and then it would still have its own cooldown, but it would allow you to do, I would cut down the damage it does, so it's not just like Jeff plus him doing it, and I would just have it to be like way better healing, because the healing it has is okay. I would increase the healing on that, and that's how I would do it. I would rebalance something like that. And one more thing, this dash, revert that back to 8 seconds for the speed boost. The 5 seconds is making him overly difficult to play at this point, especially with the amount of poke. Because Ultron's godlike, and he is a version of poke, but the problem is all my bad matchups are the meta in the game, which is Hela, Phoenix, Bucky. They still have a better fire rate and more consistent shots, and they pretty much still bully this character as a whole. So that's how I would be working.
It's the most empty server I've seen. Sorry.
You could. I would say another character I would rework. So Mantis, right? I would turn her damage down and give her more leaves, so more healing, to increase her heals, and also I'm trying to think. There's one more thing I wanted. I would give her 2 sleeps, so 1 sleep like this, and then another one. I give her 2 of those. So more anti-dive, less damage, more heals. That's what I would do with Mantis, so she can be more better as an actual healer by herself. And then one more healer I would rework. Luna Snow, I want to say. Yes, Luna Snow. I like how they gave her the self snowflake. That's pretty incredible. I would give her hand clap the ability to have a spread shot. I think I would do that. Kind of similar to Gambit spread shot.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm hoping and wishing for, is if they spread that out too.
To incentivize the less DPS and more healing, but also, sorry Luna, I would cut your damage down. She would not be hitting hard in the Hela. She hits hard in the Hela right now. I would turn that down.
Since
I'm trying to rework the healers into healers, not DPS in disguise.
And since you just mentioned that, I don't know how the attributes or analytics or statistics, I don't know what they're labeled, how they go for healers, but if they could separate the damage that the opponent is receiving from the healers, if they need to tone that down in order to, I guess you could say, water down the worrying of DPS healing, I think that could be an option, if I said that right.
I don't mind healers having the ability to fight back and have a temporary damage boost here and there, which is why we have Mantis, right? That would incentivize more people to play Mantis to give the other healers damage boost. I have a problem with Luna basically sitting in the back line like this, and she's literally, let's say Jeff right now will be healing him, but no, I'm over here shooting Ultron like this. You know what I mean? I'm just doing this all day. You've seen this all the time with Luna's where I'm like, Luna, can you heal me? Luna, can you heal me? Luna, can you heal me? And it's annoying because on the enemy team, they don't want to be getting shot and killed by a medic full screen with easy damage. And second, it's just really obnoxious to be sitting here watching her just shoot and heal and attack. And she's doing pretty much, I've watched Lunas that are really good literally kill more than their duelists by like double digits. Her damage is just too high. I'm sorry. Like, when you lower the damage for the healers and you increase the healing, yes, you're going to have people say that it's broken, quote unquote. I'm not against making triple medic have less healing as like a, let's say 15-20% off the top of their healing. However, with that being said, at the same time while we're doing that, we would also have to do the same thing for triple DPS. If you're running 3 DPS, that's the real meta of the game, honestly, is 3 DPS that know what they're doing. You need to have a damage reduction. So it would basically reinforce people running 2, 2, and 2. Because in this current state of the game, pretty much people are just running 3 DPS or 3 medic.
3 dive.
Or, yeah, 3 dive, 3 poke. Really, 3 poke is the best meta in the game. I'm not gonna lie. But let me correct that. it's never really 3 poke because again you have Luna in the back line, you have Ultron in the back line, you have Mantis in the back line. It's always like 5 poke at once. Let's say I got Punisher, Bucky, and Hela as DPS, and let's say I got Luna in the back line along with Ultron. What are you gonna really do to that team if they got in? You see what I'm saying? You're on a shield tank. If all 5 of them are shooting at you at once, which is what the problem is right now because the damage is so high across the board, healer and DPS alike, you can't even defend yourself. You're just like, okay, I gotta hide behind cover, and I gotta pray this Psylocke knows how to dive. If she doesn't, well, you're cooked.
Healing power.
So that's my take. Just to reiterate, summarize what I just said, short and sweet. I would basically have it to where if there's 3 healers, 15% reduction across the board as far as heals. And also with duelist and DPS, I would definitely turn down their damage to, let's say, a good 20-30%. Well, I say 20%. It can be 20% to 15% across the board. We can kind of level out the numbers depending on the characters, but I'm just tired of seeing triple this, triple that, and everybody has a problem with triple medic, but there's other worse things in the game like triple tank. Triple tank is the most slept on thing in this game. Like, you get 3 or 4 good tanks, you really can't stop them. Because most tanks now, because the damage is just constantly high, it's like they're just basically big health DPSs. So.
Alright, let me check my list real quick.
Go for it.
Since we're on this subject, any quality of life improvements like bans, picks, menus? How do you feel about the ban system?
The ban system needs work.